Hey guys, so this is a bit of a different video. I'm going to be telling you about the time I went missing when I was 5. Let's start out with I have a neighbor named Deb and a daycare lady named Deb. Although my daycare lady goes by Debbie. I spent most of my life at daycare, about 5 to 7 every day except for Saturdays and Sundays. And I wanted to make a Valentine. So I guess this would have been exactly maybe over 7 years ago, maybe about 9 years ago. And I wanted to make a Valentine for her because she was the third parent in my life. Although her daycare did get shut down for abusive purposes, but that'll be another story time. But, so I had been making this with my mom. She thought I was making it for my neighbor, Deb. Sorry, she's over there, I keep pointing. But, so, it was the funniest thing. I wanted to make one for my daycare lady, not my neighbor, but my mom thought it was my neighbor and not my daycare lady because I kept saying Deb. So we finished it, wrote her name on it and everything. It was Valentine's Day. I jumped out of the car and because we had just gotten done shopping, and I was just like, can I go give Deb her Valentine's card? And my mom was just like, yeah, you can go walk. And I was just, walk? Like, she lives so far away. And I told my mom that. I was like, she lives a while away. Are you sure are you sure you're not kidding? And she's just like, no, just go give your card to her. And so I was hyped. I was finally going to be able to do something on my own. I was going to walk my Valentine to my neighbor. And so I ran downstairs, I grabbed my Valentine card, and oh my god, she didn't see what direction I went. After 5 minutes of me not returning, she called my neighbor. My neighbor didn't see me. She said I didn't come. And she didn't even see me coming over there. Well, a blizzard was coming. And it was going to be the worst blizzard of the season. It's Minnesota. We have bad blizzards and all that kind of stuff. Well, I mean, we've been gone from school like a long time now, but so that's besides the point. So I don't even know where to go from now. I was walking down the hill. We live on the very top of the hill, and our town is a valley, and we live at the very top while Debbie lives at the very, very bottom. And so I started walking down our hill. I was super hyped, although I wasn't that cold yet. Little did I know. So I was walking super hyped, and I remember specifically thinking, I can't believe my mom let me do this. I can't believe she's letting me do this. So I was walking, it started snowing, and I was just like, oh crap. My mom said there was going to be a blizzard, and she said to hurry back, and so I was kind of rushing. I couldn't feel my hands at that point. It was extremely, extremely cold. And it was just, I was kind of scared. Like, I knew blizzards could, kill people. Like, I knew, everything could kill people, but blizzards and water, that kind of stuff I knew not to mess with. And so I couldn't see in front of me. It started plowing in immediately, and I was terrified. I was about a mile and a half, and I was small, so it took me a lot longer. So by then it was about an hour. I heard dogs like barking, a lot of dogs barking at the top of the hill, and a bunch of police cars. They were just kind of up on the top of the hill, and I guess I never pieced it together that they were there for a reason, not just, well, we live right next to a mental hospital. Like, I can't give much information because that would give my location away, but it's a big mental hospital. It's where the worst of the worst go, and we live right next to it. So that's fun. So we always hear police cars because they escape. Yeah, so I thought it was for the mental hospital again. Because, I mean, why wouldn't it be? So, a lady was in her car. I was walking across the street and she was like, "Madeline?" And I was so confused. I didn't know who this lady was. And she had like short brown hair. I still don't know who she is. So I thought this is what my mom warned me about. She was gonna kidnap me. That's what I was thinking. So I was just like, hi. And I kept walking past, ignoring her. And she's like, "Wait, where are you going? Why are you out here?" And I was just like, I'm delivering a letter to my daycare lady. And she was just like, "Do you want to get in my car? Should I call the police?" And I was just like, no, let me go deliver my message. I was so close, about like maybe a block or two. And by then I was absolutely freezing. I couldn't feel anything, and that's why it was tolerable. I couldn't feel anything. And I remember like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I've gotten used to the cold. Not that I was, yeah. So she ended up saying, "Get in the car." She forced me into her car, and that was one of the most terrifying moments of my life because I thought she was kidnapping me. And I thought I was in trouble because she kept yelling at me. And so she called the police, even though I said no. She completely covered me in blankets to where I wasn't visible. And I'd seen movies. I knew like people sometimes cover just to like kind of block children out. And I was so terrified. I was like, she's calling the police? Am I in trouble? And I didn't know why, like, but so a policeman came and picked me up. I started crying because I thought I was in trouble. I didn't know he was there to protect me. I didn't know policemen could protect like people. I thought they were only for catching criminals, which is not good to teach your children. But so we finally arrived to my house. There were dogs surrounding the area, sniffing around, because my mom thought I had just got distracted and started playing in a snow pile and got distracted, and like maybe collapsed or something. I was gone for like a good hour or two, and I was bawling at this point, like, what did I do? And like he kept saying like, okay, you did nothing wrong, but I wasn't gonna believe that. And so he drops me off at my house, and all the policemen are like surrounding me, and there was a good like 4 or 5 cars there. And it was just like a overwhelming thing. My mom came and like grasped me, and I thought I was in big trouble. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get like grounded, even though I've never been grounded in my life, even to this day. She hugged me and like, don't ever do that again. And so I was like, okay, I won't. And so she surrounded me in like blankets yet again inside my home. She made me hot chocolate with a bunch of marshmallows, and I was like, why are they doing this? If she told me to go to Deb's house, but she later explained that no, you were supposed to go to Deb's house, not Debbie's house. And so my dad was on his way home. My whole family was bawling because they thought they lost me for good. Maybe somebody picked me up on the way over there. There was just endless possibilities, but luckily I was okay. I didn't get any frostbite or anything, but I was very close. I'm just thankful for all the people that were there. I'm very thankful for that lady, because, I mean, I could have been seriously injured. A 5-year-old walking a good 1 or 2 miles is not good. But, yeah, so those people who pitched in, tried to help, thanks. I just want to share this with you guys, just what can happen if you mistake Deb for Deb. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna be uploading vlogs daily now, I believe, just for like a week or two, just because I have a lot of ideas and I am just starting out. So I would appreciate like, subscribe. So thanks for watching. I just wanted to share this experience with you guys. So that's it. Bye.